so he's gonna have a lot of pressure on him. But right now, as you can see, it's the 1st of spring. This is your time, and basically, as it says, the days past since your arrival are 0. There are 15 days in each season. The current season is spring. Before you choose your world, you can kind of get into which season that you like. You can start off in winter if you so choose, or you can start off in summer. It doesn't matter. 9 times out of 10, you kind of want to leave it as auto, and it kind of gives you, a starting point. If you notice over here, if I just mouse over certain areas, like right now it's saying that it's outdoors and that it's 52 degrees. Once I start building a room, it'll change. It'll say it's 60 degrees or so. If you just want to know the temperature of a certain room, just mouse over that room and it'll show you in the little corner right here. I pointed, like you can see my finger. You should be able to see it. As you can see, the conditions are clear. It'll tell you if it's rainy, foggy rainstorm, heavy snow, light snow, blizzard, things of that nature. Down here, it's kind of, if you ever played The Sims, and if you haven't, this is the time. So you can pause it. Pausing is very important. You can pause it and strategize, like, oh my god, maybe if I pause it and then move this guy over here, I can headshot him. Or, how about I stop it before you get wrecked by that bear that's charging at you. Things like that. Play is just a normal speed. This is 2 times speed, so they'll move a little bit faster. And then 3 is ultra speed. Zoom, zoom, zoom. They move really fast. So right now we're just gonna have them in ultra speed. Structures. You're probably going to have a little bit these same 3 structures. You have the steel, you have your doors, your auto doors, and your walls. Depending on what materials you'll have, they will change. So all you have to do is, like, say you want maybe wood, you just click on wood. And you can click on, like, the wall, and you can change it from silver, steel, and wood. Same thing for the auto door, and same thing for the regular door. I just noticed that there's a cougar moseying around over there. He should not be allowed to live too much longer. Excuse me. I'm very sorry about that. Okay. Let's go ahead and make, first of all, a place where we're going to stockpile all of our things. So let's make that a 9 by 9. And this will be the stockpiling zone. For right now, it's I'm just going to name it the main stockpile. Now, this thing, so what they've added, because remember what has been updated so many times, they've added certain different things. So they've added predatory animals. So let's see. You kind of want to get rid of them as soon as, I don't want to say as soon as possible, but they will become annoying because you're out in the wilderness, okay? Okay? And you're out, you need food just as bad as this cougar does. And if you're not paying any attention, this cougar could just take up, like these 2 squirrels are just wrecked, just gone, and that's potential food that could be going into your colonist's belly. So 9 times out of 10, you want to take care of them. I don't want to say as soon as possible, but it's definitely on your list of things to get rid of. It's on your priority list. I might make a little stop. So normally when there's, certain predatory animals, you can set if you want your colonists to run from them. So right now I just have them running from this cougar. So if the cougar gets close enough, my colonists will run from him. If there's a bear, they'll run from the bear. So right now they're just building everything. And as you can see, this area is done. So once that cougar gets hungry, he will go after, or she, I'm sorry, it's a female, will go after basically these squirrels. I mean, you're on the list too, but you know. Let's see, I should cut some more wood real quick. As you can see over here, this tells you your resources, and you can kind of change how you want to view that. So you can, if you want to see like, oh, I have, you know, silver, it'll do a categorical view for you. So if I had wood, silver, things of that nature, it would be on this side. But I'll just leave it as raw resources for right now. Oh, love. That's a nice love. So at the moment, I only have one plant cutter, so that's an issue. I also need maybe like another, let's see, 6 by 5. No, let's do a 6 by 6 room. That should be big enough for right now. If I need to expand them, I can. Because your colonists need space, and I honestly forgot how much space is good for them. Because they'll let you know like, oh, this room's a little small, things like that. These plants gotta go. It's lags room. Okay. That was actually pretty quick. Let's get some furniture going. Maybe. See, the thing about double beds is double beds are pretty decent. Like now that there are relationships, double beds are pretty important. It also it kind of saves you building like beds and beds and beds. Sorry, I have my chat in another like window thing here. But if you got like, I'm still kind of new to RimWorld, so if you guys have any ideas or like if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. So like I said, these two aren't capable of dumb labor, so they can't do any hauling, any of this plant cutting or anything. That all falls on Quartertooth right now. I think they can mine. They can mine, which is a plus. So I think what I'll do is I'll have them start mining. Steel? Yes, nice. Yes, that's definitely good. I'll have them start mining. Excuse me. This plasteel a little bit. Quartertooth doesn't need to, but they definitely should. They should be doing something. I can't just have them mulling around all the time. Let's have you. Okay. So what do you guys think of this overlay? It's I went on a website. They were like, I was like, I need an overlay. They were like, sure, here. You do you. Anything else you want, you gotta pay for it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. But I think it's a simple overlay. It's got the face. It's got the border. It's got, you know. Oh yeah, the seed on the ground. Okay. What else can I explain? So, as you can see in these mountains, wow. It's gold. Okay, so, really quickly, before I forget, you kind of want to, as you can see, these what I'm doing right now is making a no roof area, because I've had colonists mining into mountains, and because it's unstable, the roof's unstable, it crushes them to death. That's something that you really don't want to happen. These steam geysers are very important also later, because once I get into research and things of that nature, I can research geothermal energy, and I can place a generator, a geothermal generator right there, which will give me basically a lot more power than solar generators. As you can see, the mountains have certain different materials. Take from Minecraft, you have your steel. Steel is very important. Steel is very important. Now, once you start building your ship or turrets or anything of that nature, you're going to need a lot of steel. And to get that, you either buy it, trade for it, or you mine it. Gold is very, very important. I normally use that gold for, gold is very expensive also, so I can just basically sell that. Okay. So right now, let's go and make us... But that's not too big. Maybe a wooden door about here, here, here. And so this right here will be basically our main area where I might have like food and things of that nature here. I kind of... No, I need to do some things with that. Let's go ahead and build some... You can build equipment racks, and what they do is any armors or weapons that you don't want your colonists to like have or hold on them for right now, they'll put them in the racks. So I could build it out of less steel because we have tons of less steel. So I'll do one in each room. And so as you can see, they'll start building. And so now I can have, you know, have them, you know, no. I want them here. I want a apparel here, please. Stop, can you, thank you. No, oh my god, really? Thanks. He puts his gun on the rack. It'll tell you, like, when you have your hunter, like, if you have a certain person that's hunting, it'll let you know, like, oh, they don't have their weapons anymore. Okay. His bed still isn't done. I don't think I have enough wood for that. Oh boy. Equip that, please. And all that. There you go. Okay. Call that. Wait. Well. So what I can do also is I can assign them to, they can basically wear anything. So they wear the next best thing other than their clothes. So right now they've decided to wear this armor, which it's kind of more for, the armor is more for when we get raided and things of that nature. It's not really,